Today in crypto. Bitcoin has begun to drop lower once again despite the flush on Monday to $30,000. The leading cryptocurrency currently trades for $32,500, below the $36,000 highs the cryptocurrency saw during a bounce earlier today. Bitcoin's drop comes in spite of the fact that the funding rates on leading crypto asset futures platforms have reset. The funding rate is the recurring fee that long positions pay short positions to maintain the price of the future to the spot price. High funding rates, such as those seen on Saturday, are what signaled a correction to many on the weekend. The cryptocurrency could see further losses, some analysts say. Despite Bitcoin's drop, on-chain trends for this market remain bullish. Alex Larson, a venture investor at Blockchain Capital, said on hodler trends for Bitcoin. Another positive sign to look forward to is Grayscale Investments reopening private placements for its cryptocurrency investment trusts. Analysts found in December that whenever private placements were closed, Bitcoin underperformed. The reopening of these trusts to institutional and accredited players may drive prices higher as capital floods into the space. Bitcoin is making history, and people everywhere want to be a part of it. The cryptocurrency has attracted all sorts of speculators, ranging from retail investors to institutions, and because far too expensive it is totally out of reach for most. At even $40,000 per coin, it likely already is too expensive for most to consider, which has some people considering a historic Hail Mary pass of a Bitcoin trade in order to get their hands on a decent sum. Related reading: Shark Tank investor slams Bitcoin. Crypto, not an institutional product. New York restaurateur and bar owner Patrick Hughes is looking to sell his two Manhattan bars Hellcat Annie's Tap Room and Scruffy Duffy's for the tune of 25 BTC, or roughly $875,000 at the time of this writing. Hughes' reason for shopping crypto instead of going the normal real estate sales route is because the market for restaurants and bars in NYC is currently very challenging to the point where he doesn't think existing business owners would be looking to buy or expand. Instead, he is looking to make history with a Bitcoin transaction and hopes his story attracts someone with spare BTC who wants to further legitimize the currency. Related reading: Bullish for Bitcoin. U.S. inflation expectation breaks out from decade-long downtrend because Hughes is holding out for Bitcoin. He's not entertaining any traditional offers, nor is he in a rush to sell. Although the market is challenging as he pointed out, he also claims he's back to pre-COVID sales figures despite one of the two businesses remaining closed. Hughes, who has been in business for 4 decades and says it has worn him tired, is willing to take the chance on crypto. And when our government have their finger on the printing press, they're going to print more and more and more dollars. Inflation is coming back, so there has to be alternative, he added, noting that crypto is here to stay. Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary said he was not against Bitcoin but would invest far more into the crypto asset if it were backed by regulators. Canadian businessman Kevin O'Leary, who appears on the reality TV show Shark Tank, has seemingly softened his stance on Bitcoin after speaking with Anthony Pomp. In an episode of the Pomp podcast released today, Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary appeared to be moving past his statements last year when he declared that Bitcoin, BTC, was not a real currency, though he still expressed concerns about the crypto asset's volatility. The businessman said that he already owned some BTC and he might consider investing a little bit more of his $400 million net worth in the cryptocurrency. "I am not against Bitcoin. I'm not against it," said O'Leary. "But when you're talking about putting millions of dollars to work, you really want to understand that you can think long-term about it, and I have a feeling there'll be other alternative ideas." O'Leary said his main concern over investing anywhere from 1% to 5% of his portfolio, half what he holds in gold, into Bitcoin is the crypto asset doesn't have the backing of regulators yet. However, if governments were to get behind digital assets, the businessman said he would consider putting a larger percentage of his portfolio into crypto. "The globe needs a digital currency," he said. The Shark Tank star's comments seemingly show a greater acceptance of crypto assets given what he said last year. In a 2019 CNBC interview, O'Leary referred to crypto as a rogue currency because one couldn't pay taxes using it and was largely unregulated. Enterprise blockchain platform Hedera Hashgraph has presented a proof of concept, or POC, to the Texas Secretary of State, showing the potential of blockchain technology to issue, secure and verify documents. The POC was a collaboration with content services provider, Hyland, and was spearheaded by trade association, the Texas Blockchain Council, who announced the venture on January 11. Continue reading on Cointelegraph. After Bitcoin, BTC, price flirted with a $42,000 all-time high on January 8, it stabilized in a tightening range between $39,000 to $41,500 for 2 days, and the pennant structure on the shorter-term timeframes hinted that a breakout to $45,000 was a possibility. This all changed quite suddenly January 10 as the $39,000 support failed to hold and Bitcoin price entered a steep correction. Continue reading on Cointelegraph. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.